Hello friends, Kevin here. And what I wanted to do was do a demo of exactly what audio I'm using lately in the last two sessions. The audio I'm using, which has no human speech in it, and how I'm processing that audio and running it into my audio editing software. Uh, and then with applying the crisp background noise reduction software and Spirit are able to speak more clearly, and I'm getting a lot of spirits, actually, it seems, that will come through, many of which seem to be having either conversations amongst themselves or those that speak at me or about other things, of which I don't know what, because there are some things that are coming through and I'm like, why did they say that? What are they talking about there? But I think there are other spirits that I'm not addressing directly that seem to want to come through and have the ability to do so. And I don't know if there's a way to prevent them from coming through so they know that I'm not addressing them specifically and only certain ones, like predominantly my spirit guide Bridget and or the spirit team, the Circle. So I'm going to demonstrate to you, and I'm going to show you with this camera. I'm going to cut myself off here, and then I'm going to point the camera towards my computer screen so you can see exactly the audio that I'm using. You can see that it has no human speech in it, and you'll see just how I record this audio. I've already addressed Bridget and the Circle team. I've let them know I wanted to do this demo, so that way they can come through. As I demonstrate this, they can come through in that audio and communicate with me. I'm sure they'll mention my name probably more than once. They may mention calling me prophet, which they've done for years now, and I just let it be. I've asked them not to do that, but for some reason they consider me a prophet or a messenger, I guess. And in this case, I guess I'm a messenger. I'm giving you a message of just how I'm doing this. So it's not a special title. It's just somebody who's actually presenting a message, my gift, to those who want it, you know. It's nothing special that I've come up with. I mean, I did come up with it, but it's something anybody could do, possibly have done. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to shut this camera off, and I'm going to turn the camera back on and face it towards my computer screen, and I'll show you exactly the process that I do. So here we go. Okay, so here's my computer screen, and I'm going to pull out this audio to show you exactly what I use. And I did explain to you what I was using, but hopefully you can see this. Okay, so this is Shepherd Tone 2, because I did 2 recordings of Shepherd Tone. Shepherd's Tone is just a tone that goes from a lower frequency up to a higher, and then back down to a lower, and continuously on a loop, basically. A pulse echo sonar, which is just sound. Machine learning, which is just the sounds of the internal sounds of a machine. And then I put that on the Infinity Box app. So I got that audio, and then I ran that through EVP Maker. Now, the next process, now that I know the audio I want to use, is I go down here to the bottom, and pull up. Now I'm trying to look at this through my phone, so I apologize for any bugaboos here. There's EVP Maker software. Here's the EVP Maker software. And then what I did last time was I increased the segments. Because there's no voice, no human speech, it doesn't really matter. So there's 650 milliseconds. And what this will do, this will chop it up into these segments. So let's say 400. So the segments of audio, when I load it in here, it's going to chop it up anywhere between 400 and 650 milliseconds per segment. Now these here, the Z cross, overlap, X fade, I just leave it as it is here with the Z cross. Here is the speed control. Now, I could slow it down, say 90%, and you can experiment with this on your own. Now, this is a free software, just so you know. So I go to open the audio that I'm going to use, and I showed you the audio. So, again, forgive me for delays here or anything, because I'm looking through my camera. So here I see the audio that I want. I click on it, open it, and it loads it into the EVP maker. And this here will run the audio. Now, I have my external speaker plugged into my computer. I'll go ahead and turn that on. We'll play the audio with the yellow. Sorry, that was rather loud. Okay, so you can hear that going through there. Now, once I've established the audio I want to use, I'll go ahead and pull up my WavePad, which is an absolutely free audio editing software. It serves the purpose, this purpose anyway, for EVP review or any kind of audio that you're doing, sessions and so forth. It's absolutely free. Like I said, you don't need anything fancy, no expensive things. So I go up to Tools, go down to Options, go to Recording, and it's set up with a crisp already. So crisp is that background noise eliminator, or mostly eliminates the background noise, mainly used for like Zoom calling and conference calling, that sort of thing. So now I've got that set up and I'm ready to record. I'm going to hit record. Testing 1, 2, 3. So you can see I'm going through there. It's recording my voice. Now, it'll let me know whether it's a little too loud, or I'll have to normalize and whatnot, and that's okay. So I'll try to speak at a normal level. And the crisp is applied as well. So I've got this muted or turned down. So I'll go ahead and let Bridget know. Bridget, this is Kevin, Spirit Team. This is Kevin. I'm just going to go ahead with this audio experiment test for demonstration. So I'm going to turn up the volume on here. I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to allow you to speak to me. If you can mention my name, address me by name, call me prophet, whatever you do, whatever you want to say, or maybe say demonstration, maybe say test. Kevin's doing an audio test, whatever you'd like to say to help my friends understand exactly how I'm communicating with you on the other side. So let's go ahead and do this. Feel free to speak. I'm not going to ask any questions, and I'll give about 1 minute, and I'll go through and then review that audio for our friends. Get this off the screen and start. Now let's go ahead so you can see. Sorry about that, by the way. So you can see it's playing. And go right ahead, spirit friends. Thank you. That should be good enough. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Spirit Team. I appreciate that. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop this. And I'm going to load this in my video editing software, which is Wondershare, which is free as well. And I'm going to edit this, I'm going to go through this audio, and I'll annotate the best I can where I can, but it's going to be right here. And then I'll share that with you guys. And this is a demo of exactly how I'm getting the spirit communication that I'm getting lately. I'm getting clear responses, relevant responses, and a lot of not so relevant responses or communication, but there is nonetheless really good communication coming through. That's how I do it, guys. If you need any help, if you'd like to try this, I can tell you, you see step by step how I do it. I can tell you, or hopefully you can find the EVP Maker software. That is, like say, downloadable on your laptop, absolutely free. I know it's good for Windows. I don't know about the other. So, and then the WavePad audio editing software, if you don't already have one on your computer, this is absolutely free and easy to find as well. So, thanks much. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.